Genzo at your service.
Moving this payload forward.
This is not looking good. They're super close, a couple of meters away. There goes Pooks. He tries to dive in. Now it's going to be Milo's turn as he takes some damage off the break, though, but his shield's going to be able to soak that in. Minstrel, though, is going to drop that sound barrier, and there goes Milo, or Messer, with his Earth Shatter, and this is looking good, but a beautiful, beautiful Blizzard there from Seagull is going to stop them in their tracks, but is it going to be enough? Dummy and Pooks, the support, trying to stay alive here, trying to work together to make this one happen. Here comes Gods once again. He's going to establish some presence with Tracer, and now comes Milo one more time to tank, but a beautiful block there from Messer right at the nick of time is not going to allow that Earth Shatter to do its work. Messer now is going to get nano boosted, and they're just going to go sweeping here as Enigma gets propped up into the air because of a wall. You got to isolate ID here, try and see if he can do anything, and the stall out tactics from Seagull are going to be in full effect. Meanwhile, Gods comes right back into the action again. A Graviton Surge drops only a little bit more. They clear it and they get it. GG, 3 points for Liquid.
For a second there, it looked like NRG was going to be able to stall that out.
It could have gone either way, man. I mean, it was so dangerously close, right? Like,
yeah.
It's just, had the clear happened, it would have been heartbreaking for Liquid, but they would have been able to rally back and get into this one here. But if you're NRG, now you're wondering, like, all right, well, we have to be perfect. We have to get all 3 points, and we have to take it to overtime.
And that's
the shields just for the time being, but really, you're just going to have that one character, the D.Va, trying to stay alive. Overtime now it's going to drop. You can have a soldier. Remember what we mentioned before, you want characters that are basically going to charge in and try and force this overtime for as long as they possibly can. Seagull's Genji, though, continuing to apply that pressure. They're going to have a Winston as well. That is going to come courtesy of Messer. Seagull doing his absolute best to clear him out now. They're going to be able to get that, and that will do it. They hold him off, and that will be time. Round 3 complete. Now it's NRG's time to
producing sometimes in May.
It does last for a long time, as people tend to forget. Let's see if Reaver can do anything here, if we're going to see some good hook shots maybe flying off one of the walls. He's already sniping even just a little bit, but getting up there, yeah, he's going to fly all the way across and see no targets at all. They're being quite defensive, but that's a good pick. Ultimawep going to be out of it, and even hitting that shot mid-air on Winston, going for a bit more, doing so much damage. This Widowmaker just wrecking them. Snow going to be out of it as well. Reaver practically win. Boost Reaver metagame right now, and I think something that teams seem to be forgetting sometimes is it's not just the nano boost ult. Like, even after the ult wears off for Reaper, he's still dangerous with the nano boost. That's a big bomb coming in there. Reaver doing some damage and trying to see if he can follow it up. The stun is in, and look at that. Surefour picking up 3 with a huge ult coming out of Reaper. And surely that's going to be the end of it here. They have almost no time. Method, they're going to have to trickle in to keep the overtime in to try and make this work, and I just think they're too far away at this point in time. What a great play coming out of Cloud9 here. The final stage, so it's real close, and they are trickling in one at a time. It's tough to try and do this.
Yeah, they're going to get cleaned up here. Reaver is just wreaking havoc in the back line, hunting down Rolf. Rolf just barely making it back around the corner, and they are hanging in here. Method still somehow. Rolf will get the nano off before he gets picked off, and now we have to see who's actually going to be able to achieve anything with it, because Method, they're still alive with a couple players here on the point. Surefour, though, trying to do the best that he can to shut them down.
It's actually very impressive from Method. I can't believe that they're still in this. Reaver even hit a double kill with that ultimate, but somehow they're still trickling onto this point and making it work. Now they picked up the Soldier 76 on Xe. He is going to be going down to Adam. That's a big kill. He does provide a good amount of healing as well. Fighting Rolf again, who's finally going to be going down. Debet taking out Psycho Waffle. It's so close now. The overtime almost taking down then, but Method trying to keep it alive. Cloud9 getting so many kills. It's one
Out ahead. Sick plays from Method so far to hold on to this, and 35 seconds left. When you only have an Earth Shatter, that better be a money Earth Shatter. You got to get 3 people, 4 people stunned to bet and set it up for your teammates. Surefour, he's got that fair, raining rockets in, and there's the pick to start things off. Chronic is down, and so is Snow.
Oh, that's so big. Chronic had his ultimate as well, so he's going to be out of these rockets, raining down death from the sky. It's going to be Rolf dying next. Surefour making such a lot of work here for his team and trying for the next one. May gonna survive for the moment. Now it is Chronic back in the action again, but he's just living through all of this. Now the ult comes out on the frozen Winston, just doing so much here. But the Blizzard coming out of the May on the Method side, and then coming in Xe with the ultimate, and finally Rolf with the Transcendence. Method keeping it alive in overtime right now. They're getting so many kills, and they got the advantage on the point here. Junkrat eating through the shield under Bet. It's just such a lot of damage, but he does get a double kill. This fight just won't end. Finally, they take the Bet out of it, and now the overtime is going to be running down. Five goes in. How can it possibly be? Grego going to be in the corner, and now the Bet, he's out. They surely have nothing left. Cloud9 running out of time. See how it's gonna go. You could definitely be locked in after a while. Seagull trying to see if he can find the opening. He's just a few % wet from the Dragon Blade. Buds waiting on the side here. He's got Cool Matt there to help him out, so they could set up for a really big combination, and actually not much of a chance for to stop it on the other side there. The wall's gonna be going down, and he's charging in. Buds, there's no sound barrier on the NRG team. They're gonna get completely shreked here. It's a triple for Buds, making it a quad. Seagull trying to stay alive and fight, but just no chance at all. And this is the problem. Once they push through the effect where it's like, if one team isn't doing it, the other team feels more safe in not doing it. IDDQD pushing up here, a lot of shields up for him to try and push through in the back lines, and he's been given a bit of space. There's the Dragon Blade coming out. Oh, what a flashbang coming out. And Seagull, not a chance.
IDDQD, the goalie, he had one job to stop Seagull, and he did it beautifully.
To the edge there, but they are going to go through the houses and now push in through this bridge. And for Internethulk's Graviton Surge, this could just group everyone up real dangerously, and not what they really want, not the most ideal situation. There you go. He's going to grab a couple of them there, and the fight commences. Taimou, though, with the HARRYHOOK goes in, Matt.
Some big kills there from Envy. You're going to see a hook come in. Vonethil's going to drop at the hands of Taimou. It's going to be Envy winning another one of these team fights, as there's just one more player left inside it anywhere.
Yeah, and for Talespin, this is dangerous. I can see that Deadeye coming out here. There you go, you heard it right there, but he nailed them with a rocket, and I'm sure that is not what IDDQD had planned. But Talespin, though, on the move, a Graviton Surge is going to come down as well, but Talespin doesn't care because he's just going to shoot him up into the air, and because of that boost, brings him right over to the other side, and the Ana Sleep Dart stops Stoop right in his tracks. There was pretty much nothing he could do in that situation. And I have to say, this has been an excellent push here. And finally,
again, but look at what Envy has to work with now. Now they have their own nano. They have an Earth Shatter. Here comes.
Tailspin,
here it
boom,
comes.
hold that, homie. And he manages to get Vonethil's Stoop and Custafada. Oh.
It's draw. Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
It's high noon, boys. Oh, dude, this is rough.